I want our conversation to kind of start here with this hypotension or low blood pressure. We see a lot of people come to us with depression, and it kind of seems like pretty much all of them have a lower blood pressure reading, where that systolic number is below 112 or even lower. Maybe it's like 98. They can be pretty low. But the only time that we see that that's not a scenario is if someone is on antidepressants. And there's a study that really shows a strong correlation between low blood pressure and depression. And what we see and how we feel about it is that the blood pressure kind of gives us an indication of what kind of minerals in the system, sugar, maybe protein a little bit, but also filth and toxins. And when blood pressure is really low, it's an indication that the minerals in the system are low. And that can be problematic because the body uses minerals to send signals from the body to the brain and from the brain back to the body. And when those minerals are not there, the signals can kind of drop off and they don't travel the way that they're supposed to, and then the brain is not going to work the way that it's supposed to work. This study that we looked at down here showed that, well, there's a really strong correlation between low blood pressure and depression, but there's also a really strong correlation where people take antidepressants and that has the ability to raise the risk of hypertension or high blood pressure. And I've talked to a lot of experts that kind of feel like a lot of these antidepressants work by restricting a person's ability to pee out their salts. So more of these salts and more of these minerals stay in the system, and there's more minerals in the system now to let those signals travel through those minerals, and then the system can work a little bit better. But it kind of becomes problematic where if somebody's taking these antidepressants for a long time, then all of a sudden they have hypertension. And I've seen a lot of clients come to me, they're like, yeah, I've been on antidepressants for about 20 years, and then 3 or 4 years ago I had to go on blood pressure lowering medication. So it appears that they're on a medication that helps raise their blood pressure because it's helping more minerals stay in the system, and they do that for long enough that they need a medication that's going to have to lower their blood pressure. When a woman makes a baby, there's a lot of resources to go towards creating this whole human being. This human being doesn't just come out of magic. It comes from these building blocks that the body has. It comes from vitamins and minerals and amino acids and all of these resources that the woman puts towards building this baby. And for a lot of women that may not have a lot of resources, maybe they already have low blood pressure and low minerals and low nutrition in the system. When they put all of it towards this baby, when the baby comes out, now the mother doesn't have anything left over and she feels depressed and she's sad, even though she just had probably one of the happiest moments of her life, and she's very confused as to why she's so depressed.